In this phase, we're going to progress the PNF diagonals. Standing with the resistance band, move the arm through a PNF diagonal. You can get a more resistant band if you'd like to increase the load. That'll work just fine. This is D2 flexion. Also in the standing position, it is easier for the therapist to monitor the shoulder and correct the movement if there are any inconsistencies. We can also progress the internal and external rotation exercises from the isometrics we saw in phase 2 to a concentric contraction seen here. This is external rotation. Again, I have the towel roll underneath my arm to keep me properly positioned, and you can do the same thing in internal rotation. And if the patient's up for it, you can get a more resistant band to increase the load. With the serratus push-up, we're adding a movement. We're rocking back onto our heels. So the serratus is known for protraction as well as upward rotation. Now when we're doing a rock back, we're incorporating that upward rotation movement. Again, have the patient lock the elbows and push as hard as they can into the floor while rocking back on their knees. Boom, you got it. We are finally in a position of full wrist weight bearing. That's similar to one you'd see in a gymnastic routine, like a floor routine or doing a vault or anything else. The goal here is to touch your opposite shoulder with your hand while maintaining thoracic and scapular stability. Excessive swaying, like you see here, should be corrected, but we'll give him a pass since he's not a gymnast. Cue the patient to keep their core engaged and their scapula relatively depressed and retracted.